Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7. Today I'm going to play in F1 2020. This is my Micheal Schumacher Road to 8-4 title series. This is part 15. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. Really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really appreciate our road to 2,000 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. These will be as usual are in the description box down below. Also please don't forget to hit that notification bell just so you can keep up to date my latest content. Now before I go any further, I'd just like to notify you all that my poll for this series is up on my community tab. Please do go and vote there, where you will help to decide what I do for next season, where I stay with Williams or whether I move to another team. I haven't put any of the top teams in there, so Mercedes, Red Bull and Ferrari, they're not in there. But then obviously the guys above, you can see in the constructors, will be some of the options that you can pick from. Now then, we move straight over to the Drivers' Championship here. Valtteri Bottas is leading with Lewis Hamilton in second. They're very close together, Bottas and Hamilton, but Lewis has to win both of these next two races. The last two races of the season, Hamilton must win, and then Valtteri Bottas has to obviously finish lower than second place, possibly even retire, who knows. But Lewis Hamilton's going to need a bit of luck in order to win the Drivers' World Championship and prevent his teammate from winning it. So as I said, Lewis Hamilton second, Max Verstappen third, Charles Leclerc fourth, Sergio Perez fifth, sixth is Sebastian Vettel. He's been able to get a bit more of a consistent finishing in the last couple of races. Seventh is Alexander Albon, eighth is Lando Norris, ninth is Lance Stroll, 10th is Pierre Gasly, that's the top 10. 11th to 20th is Esteban Ocon, Daniel Ricciardo, Carlos Sainz, Micheal Schumacher, Daniel Kvyat, Romain Grosjean, Kimi Raikkonen, Antonio Giovinazzi, Kevin Magnussen and George Russell. Then we move over to the constructors now. Mercedes have won the Constructors' Championship. Very well done. I think they won it two races ago. Then it's Red Bull, Ferrari, Racing Point, McLaren, Renault, AlphaTauri, Williams, Alfa Romeo and Haas. So that's the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships right there. Let's change these components here. Make sure I'm ready. That's 42. That should last until the end of this race at least. Let's change that to 29 and that's fine as well. Gearbox is at 19%. That's good. We're still bottom in the vehicle performance comparison. We do have a few components being added before the next Grand Prix, which is good. Both minor parts, one in the aerodynamics, one in the powertrain. Just lost my rivalry against Daniel Kvyat, so not too sure whether we'll be able to get a rival before the end of the season, but let's see how things go. Alright, it's going to be driving both qualifying and the race. Alright, that's good for me. Let's get to qualifying. Here we go. Into the first corner. Got Haas right behind me, unfortunately, but it shouldn't affect me too much, hopefully. I'm up on Grosjean's first sector time. So far, so good. Still up, ran a bit wide there. Back and stepped out me a bit. Strokes run to the line. 30th place. Able to beat Grosjean and Stroll. Don't think I can improve any better than that, to be honest. That was a pretty good lap for me, didn't make any big mistakes. Here we go, my second flying lap. Drop down to 15th place, still ahead of Stroll, still ahead of Magnussen. Let's see if I can maybe improve. I'm up on Ocon's first sector time. so good. I'm up 3/10. This could be a very good lap here. So let's run to the line. There's an improvement. 11th place. Oh my god. Oh my days, I'm ahead of Kimi. Normally Kimi does qualify ahead of me. 11th place. What a lap. What a magnificent lap. If I can qualify anywhere near 11th place, this will be the best qualifying of the season. No doubt about it. Very happy with that lap. Hit all the apexes. Didn't lose the back end. Very happy with that. Alright, so just over a minute to go in the session. I'm going to follow qualifying all the way through here to the end. Just going to drive to the pits now. Perez is starting his lap. I think I kind of messed up Perez's lap there. I didn't really do anything wrong, but it did look like I messed him up a bit. Couldn't ask for a better lap, to be honest. I'm very happy with that. Twelfth place I finished. Okay, I like that. Best qualifying of the season.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three.
Only 7/10 behind Verstappen.
And Sebastian Vettel. With qualifying wrapped up, we
look at
now
two
have our
Mercedes,
grid lineup
5th
for the
and
big
7th.
race
Wow.
tomorrow. Be sure
Okay.
to join us then for what
This
will
is
no
definitely
doubt
a strange,
be a fantastic race.
a strange qualifying. Also, my teammate's not last. So the grid is as follows: Max Verstappen, pole position. Max Verstappen and Red Bull normally do well in Brazil, so I guess the game's just following on in real life what happens. So anyway, the two Ferraris in second and third. Very surprised. Sebastian Vettel's normally near the bottom, to be honest. So the fact that he's here shows that he is definitely improved race by race, particularly the last half of this season. So Sebastian Vettel third, Alexander Albon fourth, Lewis Hamilton fifth. He does need to finish ahead of his teammate. So that's not necessarily a bad position for Lewis, but he does need to win. So Mercedes do have the advantage in terms of overall pace, but as long as he's ahead of his teammate, that's the main focus he should have. So Lewis Hamilton 5th place, Carlos Sainz in 6th, Valtteri Bottas in 7th, Daniel Ricciardo in 8th, Pierre Gasly in 9th, Lando Norris in 10th, Sergio Perez in 11th, Micheal Schumacher in 12th, best qualifying position of the season. Daniel Kvyat in 13th, Kimi Räikkönen in 14th. He's been doing very well in qualifying this season and also in races as well. 15th is Esteban Ocon, 16th is George Russell. He's not last, thank goodness for that. Lance Stroll 17th, Kevin Magnussen 18th, Romain Grosjean 19th, and Antonio Giovinazzi is in 20th. Okay, here we are on the grid for the second to last race of the season. If you're enjoying the video so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really push our road to 2,000 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links are free as usual are in the description box down below. A quick reminder, the poll is up on my community tab. You'll help me decide where I'll be going for next season. So please do vote on that. Now then, let's have a quick look at the strategy. So 14 laps on the softs, 22 laps on the hard tires. Let's personalize that. So now it says I could do 16 laps on the softs and then go into the mediums. That's good. It looks like I save around 4 seconds. Pretty good there. 36 laps. so I have a lap of extra fuel. Alright, here we go. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. We are racing! I've been promoted up 1 position thanks to a grid penalty. Good start. We'll try and get the racing point. Oh, that was so close to hitting. Oh my days. So much contact. So much contact. Oh wow, the acceleration of the cars in front was crazy. Right things right behind me here. I've got any damage? No, that's good. Oh, ran wide. It's a position to keep me. Oh my days. Chaos right now. Absolute chaos.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Damage. Still no damage. Surprised with that. I'll take it though. Perez pits. I've got a seeded track limits. That was silly. Okay, real lap 2. 9th place. Albon's right behind me. Here we are on lap 5. Got Albon right behind me here. Really having to concentrate to try and keep him behind me. About 3 seconds behind the guys in front. 3 seconds ahead of Ocon, who's behind Albon right now. On the inside. Have to use Rich and overtake. Trying to keep Ocon behind, Albon behind me, sorry. Oh, good acceleration from Albon here, just sails by me. A bit disappointed I couldn't do more, but nothing I can really do against a Red Bull. I get DRS this time. Maybe what I can do here with Albon, try and keep with him as much as I can, and maybe he'll pull me to the cars in front, maybe. Ocon's gaining on me. Little wobble there from Ocon, from Albon. Keep on getting them mixed up. DRS, we'll be able to close in on Albon a bit. Go back this time. Here we are on lap 11. Fortunately, we have been able to keep up with Albon, and Ocon's slowly starting to gain on us a bit. Come to 10th place. Doing pretty well. Gonna be pitting soon. Whoa, lost back end. There's a pretty big queue ahead of Albon. I think that's because that's Vettel at the head of that queue, who's holding them up, and Leclerc's pulling away. Kind of surprised Hamilton hasn't made more of a more progress through the field, to be honest. Lost a bit of time on this lap.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.7 seconds.
Renault's in the pits right now. Okay, supposed to be boxing this lap. Starting to get a bit of understeer here. The car's not wanted to turn in like I want it to, like it has been for most of this race so far.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Go. I think this can be a good pit stop here.
Complete.
2.6 could have been better. It really could have been better, to be honest.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Back out in a bit of space, looks like, which is good. Although my teammate's right behind me though. Though I think he has to pit again, so it shouldn't be too bad for me. Would have liked a better pit stop though. 2.6 was in the 1 second, maybe low 2 seconds. Would have been a very good pit stop. Interesting to see where I end up once everyone's had their pit stops. Also, what tyres are people going on? Icons in the pits. Didn't hit the apex like I wanted to there, but it's fine.
The car ahead of you has just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
Okay.
Gap to car in front is 7.3 seconds.
Staffen and Hamilton are at the back of the queue, which is going to cost them quite dearly here. This might be an opportunity for Bottas to leapfrog his teammate, win the Drivers' World Championship. Trying to not make any mistakes right now. It's a crucial point in the race. Albon's in the pits right now.
You're in P13.
Wasn't able to undercut Albon. In the exact same position I was in beforehand. A bit disappointed with that. Here we are on lap 20. Currently in 10th place. 2.6, now 2.7 behind Albon, who's in 9th.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Almost 6 seconds clear of Ocon. Most of the people around me are on the hard tyres, I'm on the mediums. Not for the change in my strategy at the beginning of this race, I would be on the hards as well, so that's giving me a bit of an advantage. Oh my god, almost lost it. I almost lost it there. Was just able to save it. Took too much curb. Some power a bit too early as well.
Gap to car in front is 3.8 seconds.
Get back into a rhythm here. Massive train of cars ahead of me. Once again, Vettel is at the head of the queue. Probably be seen right now on the top right. You'll see a view of what's going on ahead of me. .3. The guys ahead of me are pulling away. And looks like Ocon's catching me too. Saved up a nice amount of fuel here, might as well use some. Lap 23 of 36. Still got a ways to go. Here we are on lap 35 or 36. Carlo just posted the fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 9.6.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
Yep. It's 4 seconds, now just under 4 seconds between me and Ocon. Should have enough space though. Now there's been quite big developments in front of me here. Bottas has been able to get past both Vettel and Carlos Sainz. He's now in second place. So as things stand right now, I do believe Bottas will be Drivers' World Champion. Leclerc is way ahead, so the win is out, but Bottas doesn't need a win. All he really needs to do is finish ahead of Hamilton. The fact that he's got Sainz in between them puts him in a very good position. Charles Leclerc responds.
Okay, gap
9.4.
ahead is 6.4 seconds.
That Bottas is about to do what his real-life counterpart has failed to do on multiple occasions, which is consistently beat
This is
Hamilton.
your final lap of the race.
Yeah, final lap of the race. It's been quite a lonely latter stage of the race for me, to be honest. No way I can catch up to Albon for most of the time. Now it's Vettel, who just dropped down the field. He was in second place for a lot of it. I think just got overtaken by Carlos Sainz, then Bottas, and then just everyone else. Leclerc goes through the final corner to win the Brazilian Grand Prix. Well done to him. I think that's Ferrari's first victory of the season. I have to say Vettel did help out tremendously. Pulled up a lot of the cars behind Leclerc, so Leclerc could gain a significant... Oh! Lewis just went quickest, 1 minute 29, 1 minute 9.3. It was a bit too late for him. I go through to claim 9th place. Now let's see, is Bottas Drivers' World
That's the
Champion?
end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Or did Lewis Hamilton save himself with that fastest lap, which gives you an extra point?
Ferrari have really pulled it out of the bag today. It's a great win. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, I honestly feel it was down
nice
to the
win from
driver
Leclerc.
and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top.
Top three,
once
Charles
again.
Leclerc,
A sublime
Bottas
race
and
today,
Carlos
and a
Sainz.
stunning win for Ferrari.
Well done for Carlos Sainz, did an amazing job holding Hamilton behind him. Verstappen was on a bit of a charge as well. Hamilton had to focus less on trying to pass Carlos Sainz and more on Carlos Sainz not passing him. More on, sorry, Verstappen passing him, sorry.
Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Our championship leader is still
22
sat at the top of the
points.
standings.
So it's
but their
22 points. He
rivals
wasn't
have
able to
made up
win
some solid
this
ground
time
today.
round, but also
So, Anthony
Hamilton getting that
Davidson,
extra
who would
point
you
from the
rank
fastest
as your
lap did help
driver
him
of
out a
the
bit.
day?
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on the track
Charles
today,
Leclerc
weaving
started
through the
first, finished
competition
first,
with
fair
ease.
enough.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. It's
still
another
in
clear
eighth.
win for
bad.
Mercedes as they managed to secure the
Yeah,
Constructors'
that was gone
title.
long ago to
An
Constructors.
incredible performance for the whole team. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them further up the championship. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
So it was far from easy.
You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
Couldn't do this without a great team behind me. Yep,
It was more like Dodgems than Formula One.
no comment.
Well, here's hoping they're working hard to find some improvements.
Can't argue with that. Okay, moved up in driver acclaim. Okay, so we've got 1,300 resource points. Is there anything I can upgrade before the final race? Let's have a look. Weight reduction. No, that'll be after the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. What about this? This would be... So I could rush it, and it may get here in time. Okay, let's rush it. Let's see what happens. Hopefully that can come and be put on the car before the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Let's add a few things now. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they were all added.
Okay.
Nice.
We've had the new parts come through from the
Okay,
fabrication
no
process.
issues,
We'll
which is
have
good,
them
and
with
we've
us for the
jumped.
next Grand Prix.
We've jumped from last to 8th best car on the grid now, which is good. We've made some nice progress so far this season. Final race of the season now. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links are free as usual or in the description box down below. Let's have that. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you all again tomorrow for my next video, which will be my FIFA 21 player career with Manchester City. Please do join me then for that. Have a good day, everyone. See you again tomorrow. Laters.